I like to compete. I don't really like to lose either. Like if I'm playing, like I'm playing to win. I don't like to be a loser. I don't like to be second place. I don't like none of that shit. Like I want to be on top. There's nothing wrong with being second place, but like for me, like personally, I don't like that shit. I gotta be the best at what I'm doing. Like nothing less, nobody else. So in my mind, I don't even try to compete with people that's in our age group or generation, not because it's nothing against them, but I want to compete with Chanel. Like I want to compete with Gucci. Like I want to compete with them. I want to compete with Steve Madden, like even the person I look up to. And I got some long ways to go, of course, but it's like I don't want to just be the local nigga. Like I want to be global with what I do. And to do that, you gotta work like you want it. Like you gotta be the best of the best. You gotta build.
4x4 truck, pull up big as fuck. Ain't never had shit. Now nigga mad rich. I always thought that I'd get a meal. Ain't never thinking about 3 or 4. Now the money going up now.
I wanted to start selling clothes in general because I was bored. I'm not gonna lie. And I wasn't really doing too much besides working. And I knew I wanted my own business and I wanted business practice on like how to run a business. But I didn't think that I would actually start caring about clothes. Like I thought it would be, just he's like make a t-shirt and he could sell it and see how fast I could sell them. I maybe had about 100 orders at maximum when like I first started with boys and girls clothes or just having everybody wearing it. But when I went straight girls clothes, it kind of like shot me up. I wanted to start selling women's clothes to be different because a lot of people, like how many dudes you know in Atlanta sell women's clothes? Exactly. But we're not even gonna get into that because it's like when I made that jump, I didn't know what was gonna come with it. A lot of problems came with selling women's clothes. Like you have to be conscious of the woman's body. You have to be conscious that all women aren't shaped the same. You have to be conscious of different fabrics and different materials of what's in and what's not in. You have to be conscious of how things work as far as like a woman's mind when she's shopping. In the beginning, I thought it was just simple as, I could sell a small, medium, and large. But I forgot that, it's women who don't wear large. And it's women who don't wear small. Like, they wear extra small. So I'm getting more conscious of that with my brand now. And, like, now I'm getting a lot more money behind my brand to, like, make those decisions and stuff like that. On a good day, you can wake up to 30 orders, get them all shipped out the same day. They all receive their orders, like, on time. And everybody's happy and everybody's posting about the orders and like, hey, like, y'all need to go shop with him, blah 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 blah. Another thing on a good day is you can come up with like a really dope design on the outfit that you thought was gonna be terrible and it could be a #1 seller. That's why you just practice patience. If it don't look good at the moment, just practice patience. It'll look good tomorrow. It would be easy for me to go do a 2-piece or go to a fabric store, get some fabric and go get like a girl's 2-piece and trace over it and bring it together. But nah, I'm going like for the top. Ain't big, you miss big. Ain't small, you miss small. Like that's why I can't wait to do the prom dress because I got a lot of criticism saying that, oh, he just another fast fashion type of dude. Okay. Okay. You like mermaid, like the con on the body?
Yeah, and then like
let it floor out. So you wanna hear the idea for my dress that I was thinking about doing for you? Alright, so I don't know if you like fiery theme, but like, okay. So you see how that one, the one you just showed me, it ain't had no sleeves?
Yeah.
Okay, so like on the breast part, it was like gonna be like a fiery theme. But still no sleeve, but it was gonna be sequenced. So it's like, yeah. And then it was gonna be a bodycon dress or bodycon Little Mermaid part. And it was gonna open up in the front so you could show your heels or whatever shoes you had. And the train was gonna flare out behind. I'm gonna show you the look. My favorite experience was when I met Jisoo. And he had helped me. Well, he didn't help me, but he told me some very inspirational words that kind of kept me going and kind of made me take my brand serious. Celebrity-wise, I would work with Cardi B because of her personality. And that's what I look for in models. Personality. Like, you can be, I don't care how many followers you got for the most part. Like, if it's a decent amount, that's cool. If you got 2,000, that's cool. But if you don't have personality, there's no point in you There's no point of us like trying to work, because if you're gonna be shy in front of the camera, how you gonna be a model? Social media is the greatest thing ever because, okay, let's take for example, if I would have started this back in maybe the 90s or like the early 2000s, my brand wouldn't be where it's at today, because social media gives you a platform where people can actually notice and keep up with you. Like back in the day, like I would have to go make deals in certain stores so people could know who I was. Like it was much harder back in the day. That's why when people complain about certain things now, I don't understand why you're complaining. You have social media for one, and it's free. Like the shit's free. It's no excuse for you to, social media is free. I want to be remembered as a businessman more than the actual, designer Jyrius. Like I do the designer thing because it's cool, it's fun. But with the business thing, like, I want to be remembered for as a businessman, because this is just a gateway for me to open up new avenues for myself. If you're interested in having a clothing line, make sure it's something you want to do, because it's not a cakewalk. It's not you just wake up and you put your logo on a shirt and you make hundreds and thousands of dollars. It's definitely a day where you lose a lot of money, and it's a possibility where you won't get it back. It's definitely, days where you go brain freeze. It's like you can't come up with nothing, and it's just how it is. It's definitely a lot of criticism from other people, like outside of your brand, who don't even know like about you. But you just gotta brush that to the side for the most part. Don't complain. Like wait your time, and also make people want to fuck with you. Whatever floats your boat with you getting your footage or your clothes or your pictures, whatever the case may be. Make them respect you. Like make them want to work with you. Make people want to support you.
Who is JINRUI to me?
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 He's talented, he's innovative.
When I think about JINRUI, I think about a self-made millionaire.
JINRUI was a vision turned into a reality.
A motivated, passionate, determined young man whose dreams are gonna take him anywhere he wants to go.
What does JINRUI mean to me?
The embodiment of everything I want in a female brand.
JINRUI to me is about being comfortable and confident in your truest form.
A clothing store, by someone who actually understands our train of thought firsthand.
It's a movement that focuses on empowering women despite their size, despite their shape, despite what they may be able to afford.
He makes the materials himself. He uses his own materials. He makes his own items.
And I'm just extremely proud of him for making this whole entire brand and just taking off with that.
If you haven't copped you some merch, go get you some ASAP.
Hey man, it's Jyrius from Selling Design Studios checking in, man. People been asking me, who is JINRUI, you know what I'm saying? You really shouldn't even have to ask me that question, you know what I mean? Sure, I already know that's my hard-working, dedicated brother, man. He work hard every day, I can tell you that. He call me every day talking about he working, man. Just a year ago, he started look where he at now, man. He came a long way, and he still got a long way to go, but he gonna get there. Believe that.
My name is Jyrius, the creator of JINRUI, and thank you for watching Urban Hustle.
That's really good.
I can switch my watches with my mood swing. Pull up through the projects in that new thing. She just gave me head.
Y'all gonna see the project either probably tonight, tomorrow, what's tomorrow, Friday? Or Saturday at the latest. But like, I move fast, I don't really be taking too long to do. If it ain't Gucci, they don't want it. Like, be creative, like dig deep, think great, find out like what you were good at, and apply it, and find a way to make money off that shit. Don't try to find out what somebody else is doing just so you can do it too. JINRUI Store 2020. I'm living by that right now. And JINRUI mean a human race. So like I stay true to JINRUI at all times. So if I'm staying true to JINRUI, like the people who support and love JINRUI to the fullest, they gon' support it.
Told me that he had 50, he was halfway. Told him I got all the 50, I don't want no game.